I was diagnosed in 2015. Some challenges I faced were trying to eat healthier. I started going to the cooking classes, meeting other people that have type 2 diabetes. That's when I started learning about the ingredients that I put into my food. And now that I'm starting to eat healthier, I feel better about myself. One piece of advice I would give to anyone is to enjoy what you're cooking.